We are back with Sea of Stars. Back. Yeah, but doing something a little bit different. However, in the last instance of playing the game, we finished it. We found ourselves to the Fleshmancer, and we fought off against his right-hand lieutenant. She was not very much a joke, and had faced a very bitter end due to our hand. Now, something's going on. Hortense told us to come visit.
Aye, Kennethan sure be needing his crew right now.
Ahoy there, Zale. Good on y'all for showing. So what's the matter, Kennethan?
Kennethan, there's no such person.
Huh?
First mate, what's the situation?
Captain! My, ain't he a sight for sore eyes? Or sobby ones, I suppose. It's Kennethan. Remember when we checked in with the Sky Giants to gain access to that there Sea of Stars? There was this thing they seemed hesitant about.
The error must be on our end. We will disregard it. Well, we've just heard back, and turns out the name of our friendly wind mage here is not, in fact, Kennethan. Say what?
Oh, woe is me. I say this changes nothing. You'll always be Kennethan to me, pal. True words, Valtrade, true words. But that won't exactly be fixing Kennethan's mood now, will it? Can we petition the Sky Council?
Perish the thought, mate. We ain't looking for some special permission here. What we want is an official naming. Can we help? Of course, the code hasn't changed. This crew, mate in need, is a quest indeed.
Do you have a lead? Indeed.
That we do, gal. Teeks, you're up.
Well, it's a long shot, but I think the Watchmaker might be able to help. How? If my estimations are correct, your deeds have qualified her as an ovate. Hold on. Rashawn's back too. I just heard the sound effect and noticed that his eyes are back.
An ovate?
Yes, though their time is long gone, it is said that especially gifted artisans may still attain their rank through sheer instinct and dedication. Ovates are responsible for shaping the world and influencing reality itself through their respective disciplines. If we can convince her to make a pocket watch for Kennethan and engrave his name on it, her authority should supersede all others.
Huzzah!
Ain't a bad plan, am I right? Wait. Wrong accent. Watchmaker didn't even bother looking at us. Why would she help? Can't be sure until we ask, but I believe she also needs help with something herself.
Well, it's what we got. What are you thinking, pal? Oh, I'm thinking only one thing, Valtrade. I will get the Watchmaker to make me a pocket witch, or my name is not Kennethan.
Your name is not Kennethan. That's the whole thing.
Love to hear it.
Getting to our workshop and back is kind of a trek. Or you could just sail.
Hold your horses. We got that one figured out already. Alright, little guy, that's your cue.
This'll be good. Are we showing it right away? We should explain first.
No, we should reveal it first.
I think that'd be rude. It's not rude to give people a surprise. Just let Kale do a cool intro. Okay.
For too long have the limitations of matter been a boundary.
The mission to bring the world into a new age must be supported by new possibilities. Exhaustive was my research aimed at perfecting synchronicity between space and matter. And now, at long last,
did you build a teleporter to the Watchmaker's workshop?
See, we need shorter intros. Yeah, I get it. Well, carry on.
Yes, indeed.
Just step into the center and it will take you straight to the Watchmaker's workshop. Tell them it works both ways. I think they know.
Sounds pretty neat. Good job, Artie.
He likes it. Done and delivered.
Whenever you're ready, then.
Artie pulls through and makes a teleporter for us. What a good friend. Teleport is all yours if you're ready to go see the Watchmaker.
Might as well.
Make it a little faster, why not?
It was a very fast way. Don't even have to go through the actual tower or climb up anything. Already pulls through. So, how do we do this? Ain't exactly the approachable type, so I've heard. Should I simply ask?
Reckon you should. 'Tis your quest after all. I can hear you.
Ahoy! Rather busy day in the workshop, eh?
What do you want?
Greetings, Watchmaker. I find myself in a peculiar situation.
Cut to the chase.
Our pal's name is being contested, and so we thought you might be willing to settle the matter.
Oh, what makes you think I command such authority? We know you're an ovate. Is that so? This clock. It's what earned you the title, isn't it?
Horloge.
Are the Solstice Warriors willing to risk their lives in exchange for my services?
Oh, I would never ask that much of them.
Is Is that a lore grimoire? Go on, then. Get your story. Now, let's see. Amidst the turmoil of ominous times, the Watchmaker and Aeferul forged a most unlikely alliance. Their vision was clear from the start. They would build a structure unlike any other, one with the power to control time itself. Clockwork Castle. It was a simple pact. Upon completion, they would retreat to their respective quarters to be forever undisturbed and unquestioned. Thus, over decades, the work unfolded. While one genius shaped its design, the other provided an endless supply of enchanted minerals. And a marvel they built indeed. Though unbeknownst to the Watchmaker, her temporary ally had played a wicked, wicked trick. On a busy day like every other, Aeferul concocted an enchantment so evil and so cunning, it could lay dormant within a cog. Adding it to the Watchmaker's stockpile, he knew the day would come when she would use it in one of her creations. With the Clockwork Castle completed, it did not take long for the Watchmaker to set sights on her next project. She would build an impossibly intricate clock, one that would tick so true as to resonate with the very fabric of creation. While miniature in comparison, this work demanded a lot more of her time and skill than the Clockwork Castle ever had. But she saw it through, and it was beautiful. To her delight, clockwork flora began to grow inside, and eventually, little clockwork denizens appeared. And she loved them so. Suddenly, all of her time was spent gazing inside this little world of perfect harmony. As she tinkered away at miniature baubles for them to delight in, her days were filled with joy and purpose. Until one day, it started ticking wrong. At first, the Watchmaker approached the problem with her habitual focus and curiosity, eager to understand where she had erred. But for all her pursuing, it was clear that her work had, in fact, been flawless. Still, she had to know for sure, and so she opted to go in and see for herself. For 3 full days and 3 full nights, she worked on a device that would allow her to shrink herself and enter the clock. On the morning of the 4th day, the Dioculus was invented. Entering the miniature magical world filled her with excitement, but a dreadful realization soon dawned on her. She had just taken Aeferul's bait. Fleshmancer's dormant cog, activated at last, began sapping her very essence. In a panicked frenzy, the Watchmaker darted for the exit as the energy began to morph into an evil copy of her own self. She could sense it. This nefarious twin would tyrannize the whimsical world she had built. Back outside, she wept for her little creatures as she sealed the clock as best she could. But she knew that the cursed cog was, in fact, a seed of evil To this day, the Watchmaker remains in her workshop, determined to find a way to redeem her creation before the inevitable rise of the clockwork dweller of Scourge. I'm sorry, Watchmaker. I had no idea. Save it. Time is sovereign. Twice now you have come to me on its terms, nudged by its hand. Maybe that you are now ready for the journey within. These are my conditions. Will you perform the cleansing? Why didn't you say anything earlier? And send you to your deaths? Hey, we've been through a lot and we're still here. Do not underestimate Horloge's curse. Inside, you'll face reflections of your darker traits. This journey will demand more than just strength. It will test your very sense of self. Whatever. Where do we start? I'm ready to go. Absolutely not. Huh? Don't you see? Anyone in there with a strong enough aura will manifest an evil twin. The smallest possible group will go. Solstice warriors only. Respectfully, Watchmaker. My crew and I are below the threshold. I would still like to consider this adventure partly mine. Yeah, you're clear. But your captain stays. Hey, end of conversation. We are not adding portals to this mess. Is that Kale or Spike? We're all in here. It's just starting now. Keep an eye on them, will you? But don't rush anything. It's their journey. They need this. You got it. And here, you'll know what and when. Artie receives mysterious box. Well then, reckon we be ready to head out. This will get you in. Got the Dialecus. Dialecus can be used to shrink and enter certain clockwork devices inside of the clock, including the clock itself. Press X to activate in front of objects that resonate with a purple glow. Good luck in there. Speaking of objects with a purple glow, I wonder if that may have something to do with anything else around this tower. Just before we proceed ahead with the story at hand. Besides, who doesn't want to go on a little adventure around a bunch of little different machines in a strange tower that was built by... let's just say the greatest inventor of all time and the greatest guy who wants to watch the rivers run red with the blood of anybody who may be walking within his own personal hell. As gruesome as it sounds, it just sounds like it's a very fitting thing to describe the Fleshmancer. Besides, it's literally a guy who works with blood and guts. I don't think there's anything out there. Oh wow, they really just become tiny. But look at this place. Welcome to Horloge. We're still pretty well equipped. And of course, you know, all the best stuff. Just for the team. And I guess also the band of pirates as a party. We can rely on them, then that works. Talking about entering things inside the clock. A very tiny machine. Seems like we're supposed to be bringing these two parts of the wall apart. There we go. Let it fall freely. Gets the cogs turning too. The time continues forward as we allow the passage within. Further ahead, we have a lot of broken down cogs too. You can even see, like, as with the cutscene, there are some in the dirt. Let's continue forward. Doesn't seem like we can fly in here. The town of Horloge. It's very festival-like. Festivities of a little town beyond the gates. This must be the town. Aye, these new horizons, alright. New travelers. A puppeteer is sent to them. Hide. Who dares enter my realm? Servants, on to them. Circus of Fools. Hey, I'm Zale. We're looking for...
Are you seeing what I'm seeing, Poof? Reckon I am, Piff. Have they come to play?
We're here to...
Oh, I see how it is, Piff.
You and I both, Booth.
They think they can run this show.
Can we just...
I see two in there who will make formidable twins. They will be positively phenomenal. They will be serendipitously monumental.
Oi, Zale. How about the two of you knock some sense into these actual clowns? We just need information.
Are they still talking, Piff?
They seem to do that a lot, Poof.
I say we gag them.
I say we bash them.
I say we tie them to a tree.
I say we grind them into confetti.
I say we take it too far.
I say we pickle them in a jar.
Enough!
We are Solstice Warriors, and we have come to cleanse this place. Stand down, or else.
Oh!
Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Poof?
This is as good as it gets, Piff. We won't warn you again. Utterly clueless about stepping out of place. Reckon we should give them a taste. It's showtime!
Alright, it's circus time! And a couple of clowns. Oh, what a nice little spin on the regular battle theme, too. I think they're pretty well resistant to the outside world attacks, so watch them both be resistant. Oh, even worse, that's a 1. They got like a mega defense. Good spectacle this is not!
Can it really be all they've got?
Front wheel crash. I really don't think it's gonna do anything to them. But give it all I got. Might as well. Something. Symbel's shield? Oh, great! That's at least something.
Hunkadoodle! I've never seen a performance so bland. My embarrassment for them is growing a second hand.
I don't think there's any winning this one, let's be honest. Only a little faith, but I mean, you see these numbers. That's 2. And they're going to kill us. Nothing's working. How is this possible?
Solely driven by duty. Little to no sense of identity. The least self-aware creatures I've ever seen. The twins shall be king and queen.
Oh, please, must you really do this?
We are suffering enough as it is. No more twins. When did they start tucking back, Piff? Seems we're entering a new era, Poof. Let them go! Can it, or we will call Monsieur Tandu. No, please don't.
Anything but no answer, Tendu.
I say we give him a ring-a-ding anyway. Oh. You're snooping around in my brainwaves, Piff. By order of the puppeteer, these 2 solstice warriors are to be turned into twins.
We won't let you.
Slow learners, I see. Monsieur Tendu, sap their innate magic at once!
A crystallized, woven spirit. I feel weak.
Any guess as to what the darkest corners of their minds contained? Oh. I'm itching like a rubber chicken in a feather shop to know, Piff.
You won't get away with this.
Ha! We made you slip on the banana, and no one saw the peel. Now you'll be juggling bars in the clink while the boss cooks up a grand reveal. Monsieur Tendu, Take these detractors to their oblets!
They've really got us chained up now. So much for that, huh?
We should open the mysterious box. Using what hands? Oh, come on, we're filled with gadgets. I'm just role-playing being in prison. You're silly. Well, open it. Oh, we can definitely use that. And this thing? Later, we still need a frame that's big enough. Hey, there's something else in there. It's a gift. It says for Fardish. Who's Fardish? Let's just leave it for now. We need to work on this upgrade. I'd say we've been through worse, but I ain't so sure about this one. Definitely found myself in a tighter spot once, if that helps.
We will see this one through, or my name.
Oi, Valtrade. Seems to me the old jailbreak trick just might work here. You've read my mind, pal. Well, you're up then. Make it count. Avast, jailer! Huh? Hey everyone, he understands! Wow, really? Thought he might just be too stupid, seeing how he picked that ugly helmet to wear. Maybe it's the only thing keeping that tiny brain inside his head. Busted! What's the matter, tough guy?
You have to do better than that if you want to scare me.
I'm shaking! I'm shaking! I knew you weren't that strong. That all you got, pal?
Works every time.
And the crew wins again. I think that's it. Let's give it a shot. Get it? Boo. Okay, here goes. It worked! Yeah, of course I did. Hey, new toy seems kinda neat. Reckon you can get us all out of here? I think so. Let's find Sail and Valir.
Lead the way! The Artificer is now playable. Artie's attacks deal laser damage, can be boosted to fire additional shots. Malevolent Spectacle awaits. Combat's more challenging in Horloge, so remember the basics. Timing hits and blocks while breaking enemy locks. You can adjust difficulty at any time through the Relics menu. Safe travels. You say this, yet we go into this completely alone. So, what are we working with? We have the Fused Silica Lens, that seems to be our general combat weapon type. Defense being unknown so far. Clockwork Monocle, which displays weaknesses and non-boss enemy HP in combat, which is beautiful, because I remember going into the main game and really wishing I had something more along the lines of that. Seems to be nothing else there right now, and there are no specific golden type equipment items, which is fair. I could Tactician's Medal back on if I want, but I don't really want to. It's kind of sucky. Saving! We'll be going over the regular files of the game before. I did end up finishing this game at like June 1st, so whatever. So we save over the Dweller of Woe. This was back on Christmas, by the way. Just to give a time frame of how far it's been. And however long it will take for me to upload this video, because it initially started as a VOD, and then my stream kept crashing. So here's a little bit of background insight onto how it's all gone. Jumping down the hole, we will find a ground part. I really thought jumping down from the top of there would break this ground, but no. There is a whirlpool, so I'm guessing that does mean... Oh! Popcorn. Too salty at first, but impossible to stop. 66% of HP. Okay, so apparently we have kept all of our key items. Or I guess all the ones that are relevant to the story. So like the magical seashell, the graplow, the mistral bracelet, the dialicus. What a coincidence that everything we happen to need happens to be the stuff we have here. It's almost like the game doesn't really want us to completely throw the entire game away. Of course you gotta keep the essentials. I mean, come on, what about these magical objects that you're working with? For example, how would I be able to push stuff around? No clue. Anyways, enough about messing around like that. Let's get into a fight. The Pig Macer. Got no clue. Okay. So I take a shot, and it shoots. Also have some skills. Bonk damage on all enemies. Steer with the left control stick to keep going with Cannonball Trampoline. And Leapfrog. Leap off of targets, dealing laser damage with each bounce. Well, one, let's charge up with some extra laser damage, and then let's go bonk. Or, I guess, Cannonball. This is a fun way to keep an attack going. Found 4 tokens. So the gold is not the currency this time, and I also don't think we'll be working with any experience. Womp womp. There's gotta be a way to increase the pressure here. If I take some other spots, should be a little bit easier to push a couple blocks around. Maybe if I can increase the pressure, I can get up to that thing. Oh, got some... What is that, sugar? The one and only. I guess so, yeah. Because we didn't have sugar in the main game. And I can't jump down there. This requires a key. Okay, I think I just have to get down. I have to get through there from down below. I don't think down below is going to be as easy as I think it may. I can actually jump up on this. I was thinking this platform would be a little bit smaller. Okay, I guess I have to go through that door because that's the only thing I can really do right now. Damage up with laser. Okay, so clearly this shows what it's weak to. Billet Bull. Gatling Fun. And for like 30,000 hits right in the head, too. Yikes. Cannonball trampoline, let's do this. When you let one go, it's basically over by then. Alright, I get it. I'm understanding. Press this, and it does something. Maybe something helpful. I'm guessing if I pull that lever, then it's going to raise up the wall there, that I can push the thing on top of one of the wind pipes. And if I push something on the wind pipe, that may even give a little bit more pressure. May I guess correct? I think so. I'm going to want to get to the one on the left. Oh, wait. Duh. Go around back here. And then I think if I push the block on top of 2 of the 3 wind things, it'll give pressure to the 3rd one, which will allow me to get just that height that I need. Oh. This is going to be a bit of a hassle. There we go, that's how we raise the pressure. And then here, found 1 milkshake, 75 HP and 33 MP. Yeah, I like how it's all performative type stuff, or like things you drink or eat during, you know, some sort of big fancy stuff. And a spectacular scarf. I might as well be equipping that already because, I mean, come on, I kind of need the +5 defense and magic defense at my 10. Oh, not even. I'm at 5! Take a little bit more strength, why not? Take the load off, Annie. Now, I do think, before continuing forward, there is something to do here. Maybe it'll send me back here as part of the escape. Or maybe this treasure chest will have exactly what I'm looking for, which is a key that I will put into the lock, which will allow me to leave. Bingo. I understand the tropes, I never played it. I should probably specify I haven't played it. But I get the tropes. One button, 2 buttons, 3 buttons. Flip the switch to do something. Oh, the interruption of it all. Oh, get the ice cream. Oh no, another, like, pig guy thing. And he's not taking laser damage, oh no! Cannonball. Yeah, that's it. Always gets faster. A Barbapapa. That's a fancy name. How did the Artificer get that, though? That's my question. I mean, yeah, he was, like, with the team, yada yada, did all that, but still. Doesn't seem like it should have ended up in his hands, but, I mean, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Come on, if it's working well enough for me, it does the job I need it to. Let's push this block along the line. And pushing it to the right will make it into a platform. I guess that's meant to be. Oh, I get it. Bam. Oh, because the block is probably made out of copper, that's what gives it power. That makes more sense. I actually do really like the puzzle solving in this game. I think that it's worked out very well in the favor of getting stuff done. Oh, 3 shots. Nice. Ow. Two shots, though, kills the cannon. For something that looks so big and so violent, it's really not that much. Treasure chest with brass coat plating. Okay, plating seems to be Artie's defense type. I can only guess. Who do you think is gonna wear metal plating? I do wish defense changed the look of the characters a little bit. Because they have their very specific defense types. It works for them. I think it would be really cool to, like, make it all work out like that. 1, 2. I think that's how you do it. Yes, you press the buttons in the order of how they extend. Alright. Also, is this a big pudding cup? Or is it butter? Butter! If gold and salt had a child. And this looks to be pretty similar to the last one. If not nearly identical. Or maybe the game expected you to go to the right before going to the left. I don't know. Whatever, as it goes. C'est la vie. With this power, we are now active. And free to step on that other button to turn back and open up that little pathway that'll put another just thing of water there. It's just water. I mean, how else can you tell? Maybe it's the water below. I like how Artie swims by using the hands like little bubble jets. So what else are you gonna do? What else have you got going for you? Oh, no, you go a little bit more forward. There they are! Time to send that door flying! It's gonna break their chains, isn't it? Grim business, that. If we manage to get out, I'll... Cavalry's here! Bombs away. With this new upgrade, I can help in battle now. I'm Artie, by the way. Well, met Artie. Name's Fardish. Oh, hey! It's that guy. Oh, the gift's for him. I think it's an awkward moment for a gift. I don't. Let's wait and see for now. Thanks for the rescue, Artie, but Valir and I are helpless. Only because you aren't playing by the rules. Rules? That fight you lost. Manifesting one's powers in this world requires a steadfast mind. Seems your friend Artie here is doing well in this regard, but the two of you will need to work on yourself some more. I don't make the rules. In your current state, your strength and magic won't manifest unless you give them some... circus flair. What? Spectacle. Playing along is mandatory, or anything you attempt will fizzle out otherwise. Also, I just noticed their outfits have the little circus colors, red and blue. This is ridiculous. Here we are, though. There's no other way. You can either lend yourself to the game or let your evil twins consume you. All you need is some way to fight that plays to your natural traits. Stand still. Agility, huh? Surely these will do. Got the recruit's bracelet. Zale's class is now juggler. That's right. He likes to toss around. Oh no, that doesn't make it any better. He's a very agile and accurate moving person. Yeah, let's go with that. Juggler Zale's attacks deal fire damage. Nice! And can also be boosted to deal bonk damage. So basically, if you set a toy hammer on fire, it would sound a little bit like, let me just find something right here. Oh right, it would kind of sound like this. Rubber ass chicken. Amazing balance. I suppose this means... Got the Volter's wraps. Valier's class is now Acrobat. If they make it work, Acrobat Valier's attacks deal bonk damage and can also be boosted to do gleam damage. So... bonk damage is the same as blunt damage. Fire damage is our solar damage. Gleam damage is our lunar damage. And Artie has a fucking gun. Well, let's see how those rolls benefit you. It's good to have our team back. But I think we can lead with Artie. Very good. Now remember to keep leaning into your instinct and add some spectacle. Valir learns combat skill Pole Vault and Luna Bow. And Zale learns Untart. You know, just a pie in the face. And Juggernaut. I would say be careful saying that word, but it's probably fine. Valir and Zale learn combo skill Spectacle Strike, because you need to have your main two characters with a regular strike skill. Of course. Make it make sense. I still feel weak, but there's something to work with here. And so there is. If only we could be a little bit stronger. If only we could level up. But we're gonna be a young team with great renown. I'm assuming that's where it all leads. Getting the hang of it. I think I'm ready to take this for a spin. Alright then, let's blow this joint. The prisoners are escaping. Not on this watch. Take them out. Oh no! Anyway. Okay, I don't really know how that worked. Leapfrog! Artie kinda looks like a frog though. I guess that makes sense. Gatling fun again, no. And let's try Valir's Luna Bow. Hold X to dodge magic beams, release to catch the healing ones. I think that might be a healing move. Airbow and Acrobatics land directly on the target for moderate bonk damage. Let's just beat him up with the regular move. Full power. Oh no. Oh! I get it. So basically, take out the Pigmacers. They are the biggest threats. Ow! You fuck! Okay, they're charging up. Let's, yeah, let's shoot them. I mean, what are they really gonna do? Because I think they might be doing this. Ball return. There's our experience. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to be astounded, for there is a new troop in town. Their renown has increased, so please, dear audience, let your applause rise like thunder and lift their spirits high. Oh, got little boards that show how everything changes. And now, behold, as the whimsicality of artistic inspiration quickens amongst them. Zale, Valeera, and already learned new combo, Trampoline Team. A 3-person trio tech. Trio combo. But you don't get to pick your stats. That's the only downside of it all. But hey, our renown's a little bit higher up now. If it works, we're a little bit stronger. But how long and how far does this little bit go? I couldn't tell you. Now, can we order the Artificer into our lead role? No, we cannot, because he can never be the lead role. No, it always has to be one of the Solstice Warriors. That's what the game made you choose at the beginning when you first started playing. What is this bunk? Get me out of this water. I'm going in. Okay, I thought I could go inside the core, and I need to keep remembering that that's not how it always works. Treasure chest! Tumbler's garb. Therefore, I'm guessing that is a Valeera item. Watch it also be a Zale item. Who would have thought? Well, let's take a look at the stats. That is, +4 defense, +2 magic defense. Circus actor wear for beginners. Valeera is actually sitting a bit stronger with regular defense. Let's give it to Zale, why not? He also has a healing item. Or not healing item, but healing talent. Oh no, they're gonna do a thing! Human cannonballs bounce on all enemies. Let's do this. This just in, Zale fucking died. The way he flops on the ground like that. Swing and a hit. Let's do this. Yeah, no idea. I'll try Luna Bow. Okay, that does actually hit them. Okay, I get it. Oh, it's Limbo. Now I understand. I see the real reason why we didn't add portals into this mess, and it is not a single thing related to how it would, you know, make it so it's easier for people to get around and deal more damage to the rest of the team. No, it's the fact that we're able to just bounce off the enemies like a game of leapfrog, shooting lasers into their arms, and if we use portals for that, it would be like poison darts coming from all directions. Meanwhile, at the Puppeteer's big top.
Fresh air at last. Feels good to be out, doesn't it?
Bardas, we need to hurry.
Oh, right, you're twins. We'll need my train.
Your train?
It's the only way to get around in this world, especially with the 2 new areas that just appeared. Well, then, let's see it. Is there a problem, brave conductor?
Well, it's...
When they caught me, they also hexed my train and left the rails.
Tell them we can fix it. That's not the issue.
Somewhere in Rail Forest to the north. I can feel it. We probably deal with the monsters out there, but alas. The Puppeteer also took the key, so even with my train back, we'd be stuck here all the same.
I think that's our cue for the gift that was in the Watchmaker's box. Let's wait and see for now.
The Puppeteer also took the key, so even with my train back, we'd be stuck here all the same.
Yeah, I think Toe is right. Just act normal, okay? No big intro. Alright, alright. Excuse me, Fardash? I have a gift for you.
Oh, why? Thank you. May I open it now?
Of course.
Prophecies were true. It's from our creator. How did she know? This is exactly what I wanted. And that is... a duplicate key, no less. Well, now we're only missing my train. Whenever you're ready, Rail Forest is to the north. Just make sure you're well equipped before heading out. Horloge's got all manners of shops and minigames.
So, we enter the mysterious world of Horloge. Horlogi? I'm gonna say Horloge, that's what feels right. And we get arrested. Very quickly. But we make it through, we figure out our way out, and we're able to continue on with our adventure as we are able to as our brand new circus acrobat and juggler roles. We also make friends with a robotic train conductor guy, and he's going to tell us exactly where we're supposed to go next, and make sure that we are able to proceed forth with our adventure. We will do just that in the next episode of Sea of Stars, Throes of the Watchmaker. See you all then. Have a good one.
Also, I stream Saturdays at 6 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/ringleaderren. Stop on by if you're interested. Okay, thanks, bye!